Hi everyone. I think we're live. Yeah. Hi. If you see me looking down here, it's because I have like the stream setup. How's everyone doing? I'm Gigi. I'll be streaming today. Welcome to the Barking Beagle lives, where we basically play some games and analyze them. Last week we had João playing and analyzing the Outer Wilds DLC, and today we have Sable. This game was voted by our fellow fans over on the Discord channel. If you are asking what is the Discord channel, you can check out the description. We have our Discord there. It's the best place for you to get updates on the game we're working, Buried Within Clay. I'll explain a little bit about it. It's basically a 3D puzzle adventure game inspired by Summer in the Sumerian history. You are this group of friends that go explore this temple. It's inspired by games like Outer Wilds and Tunic, and you can check out the teaser trailer on our YouTube channel, and you can also join our Discord server, as I mentioned, where you get some updates and you actually get to play the prototype. Every time we make a new prototype, the Discord server gets to play it firsthand, and also they receive a lot of updates and stuff like that. This week I have João here off screen. Last week I was helping him, and today is helping me. So yeah, I think we can get started. I already gave you all the details and the rundown. And today, as I mentioned, we're playing Sable. It was a game that, as I mentioned, was decided by our people over on Discord. And it's a game that serves as inspiration for Buried Within Clay due to its look and its style. And as we play, I'll mention a lot of stuff about it. I have seen a lot of screenshots and seen a lot of gameplay, but I've never put hands-on the game, so we'll also see how fun it is. And yeah, I think we can get started. I'll just switch over to the gameplay and we'll get started. Yeah. Okay, I was just fixing the microphone. Okay, so let's get started. So we're over here on Sable. Let me just okay, the controller is acting up. Let me, okay, perfect. Oh, give me a second. Okay, yeah, the camera is back on. Great. Perfect. Let me see. Why is it acting up? While we wait, yeah, so as I mentioned, you can check out the Discord link in the description. And yeah, give me just a second to see why the controller is not. Okay, controller is fine. Great, perfect. It wouldn't be a Barking Beagle stream without some mishaps. So yeah, let's get started. Yep, new game. So I don't know much about Sable. All I know is that you are this guy and you're kind of like exploring stuff and having fun, basically. I think that's pretty much all I know about the game. Okay, it's loading. It's giving this like special effects of these rune-like things. Yeah, I can talk a little bit about like more about Buried Within Clay. We have like it's based on Sumerian, so it's kind of has this like cuneiform language also involved in it that in the Discord channel kind of okay, didn't need to have a lot of but yeah, in the Discord channel we also do updates on the how the cuneiform is developing and how things work basically. Okay, can someone just confirm you guys are listening to the game, right? Yeah. Let me just, because I think, at least on my end, I cannot hear the game. So let me go to the settings and kind of change some stuff up. Okay, now you must be hearing it. This is the classic thing with PlayStation controllers, that for some reason, they have microphones and stuff like that. And yeah, so the audio starts capturing from here instead from the thing. Okay. I love the control that keeps... Okay. Are you guys listening to the game? I can also turn it up a little bit. Okay, I can move Sable, but before I move Sable, can I not change settings? I can. Perfect. So let me turn this up. Okay, are you guys listening? Let me check what the YouTube chat is saying. Yep, there's sound. Yep. Johnny, can you confirm their sound? I can also turn it up a little bit. Let me see what the YouTube channel is saying. If there's sound. Okay. Okay, there's sound. Great, confirmation. Okay, so let's start. As I mentioned, it wouldn't be a Barking Beagle stream without some mishaps. So we're here. I kind of missed a little bit of the intro because I was like dealing with stuff, but I am this little person. I have this big face in front of me. Can I hit it? Nope. Can jump, can walk. Okay, I really like the effects when you jump. They're very simple spheres with just an outline, but they work really well. Like, I don't know if I didn't notice if this game was developed in Unity or not, but they look like when you create particles, you can use these like little spheres and just give them an outline and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's something that we're also striving for in Buried Within Clay. It's this like simple look and simple stuff, but that works really well. So yeah, I think let's... Ooh, okay. Sorry if I stop a lot. I really like appreciating like the art of the game, and I really like these textures on the ground. They have like really cool textures. You also have like these little torches and stuff like that they look really cool. I also really like the animation. Like, our game is first person, but the animation here is like, ooh, and you can climb stuff. Great. Okay, so let's keep exploring. So, ooh. Okay, fun. The lights are very, like, interesting. It wasn't something I would expect them to look like this. They look like really shiny. Ooh. See how, like, the character continues to have the outline and then you have, like, the little lights? That's kind of cool. Okay. Press A to jump. Yes, I figured that out. Is it... Okay. Can I go over there? Let me go over here. Ooh. They have, like, little... Let me see if I can see them. Yes! Okay. You can see, like, the sky over there is kind of going through these textures. And gives this little, like, cool effect. Okay. That's pretty nice. Climbing. Keep an eye on stamina. Okay. It has stamina over there, like, Breath of the Wild. Okay. Nice. I think this game came out in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Nice little intro. It's very calm, this game. Because, okay, L to crouch, got it. And I'm mentioning the calm aspect because I also am working right now on the music and sound effects for Buried Within Clay. And, well, I'm no professional at that, but I'm trying my best and trying to learn a lot of stuff. And something that I really want is, like, this calmness. Like, most of the landscape of this game is just naturalistic sounds. And that's, like, really cool. Like, it isn't really like much music. There's music in like key effects and rising and stuff like that, but most of it is like very natural sounds. I also love the steps. The steps are really fun. But yeah, we're finally outside. It's really bright and colorful. Okay, let's find out if there's fall damage. At least from this height, there's not. Birds! Love birds. Okay, there's no fall damage, I think. Okay, B to sprint whilst moving around. Okay. That's where the stamina is also used. Okay, I really like it's also pretty common from these type of things, but I really like that the first thing you go, okay, Ibex camp. Yeah, but the first thing you see is like this really like defined lines. I think they work really well with the... Oh, okay, so every time I enter a region, there's gonna be the text, or was it like some bug? Oh yeah, so every time I enter the region, there's gonna be like this text that tells me where I am. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I was mentioning like this game uses like a lot of, as you can see, these thin lines and stuff like that, and like I think the choice of choosing like this, I'm not sure what you call it, but it's like the sandstone kind of thing where there's multiple layers, kind of works to show off these lines a lot. But yeah, let's keep going. Oh. Oh, we're at camp. Once again, like the smoke of the fires, just like those simple spheres, kind of, it works really well. Ooh, the character design of that guy is really cool. Okay, we have text. I can feel Jaddy smiling behind her mask, just as I know she can feel the teeth-bearing little grimace behind mine. I'm nervous and she's softly, sweetly amused. In her eyes, I probably have very little to worry about. You know, you have nothing to worry about, don't you, Sable? Oh, I have choices. I love choices. Let's be adventurous. I'm not worried. I tell her I'm not worried at all, and it's possibly the least convincing I've ever been. You can say that, my love, but I do know how you are. You're going to be nervous until you've started, and then you'll act like you've been doing it your whole life. Okay, so it's first time doing something, kind of like, I wouldn't say like Outer Wilds. I'm mentioning Outer Wilds because it's on my mind because of last week's stream, but like you're kind of like you've been training for something, I think, or this time it's the first time. I don't know, not sure, but you're training to do something. Yeah. Remember the first time you rode a bike, so we're kind of like this biker dudes. You wouldn't even let me put you on the seat. You were so afraid. Your hands were like little claws gripping onto me. I feel the memory in my fingers. A little like detail, I like the different fonts, having like the font for the inner monologue and the font for the text. But then I promised you it was going to be alright. I told you how much I had loved riding my bike as a young woman and how wonderful the wind felt through fabric. Suddenly, there you were. You sat down, you leaned forward and put those little grasping claws on the handles and you were off. And I remember thinking, just watching you tear over the sand, look at her, she can do whatever she wants. Okay, I'm a she, sorry. JD reaches out and places a hand on the edge of my mask. And you can, Sable. I take a breath. I'm ready, I don't know where to start. I change my mind, I'm staying. No, I think I'm ready. Let's go. I thank Jaddy for the encouragement and tell her with a nod that I think I'm ready. I know you are, so let's get you started. You'll need to talk to Hilal and Driss. Driss should already have made the arrangements for your bike, and Hilal will share something. Well, let's say as useful as it is fun. I think I might suspect what Jaddy's saying, but I stay quiet. After that, I suppose we'll see you off. Let's go. What if I choose the wrong path? I asked Jaddy what will become of me if I choose the wrong path. There are no wrong paths, Sable, or right ones. I'll be glad if you choose to stay with the Bexy, but truth be told, I'll be glad no matter what, so long as you are happy. Whatever you decide, you do so with my blessing, so don't try using me as an excuse to come home early, huh? She knows me. Now go speak with Halal, and I'll be there to see you off. And speak to Driss as well. I've told him to arrange your bike with Sizzo, but you know how he is. I have something to give you, a compass to help you on your journey. It's the same one I used on my gliding, an artifact you might say. I took the advice in my palm, it fits naturally there, perfectly weighted and crafted. Each component slides together with incredible, satisfying precision. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I have to actually activate the compass to be able to walk. Okay, that's nice. Okay. It kind of shows me waypoints where I can go. The sun is setting. Yeah, it's much darker than it was before. Okay, let's talk with... Yeah, this guy was the guy I was telling you that had a really... Looked like he had a really cool design. I love his leg. As I approach Hilal, they give an enthusiastic wave. I've always appreciated Hilal's verve and vigor, and on a day like this, I'm ready to match it without a touch of nerves for balance. Sable, take this. Hilal hands me a small round stone. As it nestles into my palm, I feel a warmth not borrowed from Hilal's hand, but emanating from within. I run my thumb over it and find it softly electric like static on cloth. I didn't bring anything for you. Hilal gives a twinkling laugh. Oh, Sable, you can make up for it when you return someday. What I've just given you is a gliding stone. What do you feel? I tell Hilal how I feel. Connectedness, fuzziness, electricity. Fuzziness. Then you're doing it right. What you feel in that stone is openness. I look at the stone. It seems quite closed. Gliding stones are vessels for the perpetual. They suck up its power like sponges and hold it there for you to channel. Right now it's empty or dormant and waiting for you to fill it up. I asked, how can I do this? Take it to the temple. Ruins at the edge of the canyon. You'll be able to activate it there. Hilal claps their hands twice and bobs a little. I appreciate their good mood at a time like this. Come back to me once that's done. I want to hear all about it. As I'm about to leave, Hilal stops me. Oh, you haven't gotten your bike yet, have you? It's a bit of a trek to the temple, so go see Driss. He was meant to get that ready for you, yeah? I remember Jetty's words now and tell Hilal I'll go and see Driss. Oh. Let me see. The animation is very... Yeah, it's very flipbooky, yeah. I was like texting like that, yeah. It's kind of flipbooky. Yeah, Spider-Verse. Yeah, I think Spider-Verse really got like in the heads of people with the whole... like every time we see this type of animation we think of Spider-Verse. I think that's something that Spider-Verse really did well. It's get like that in the minds of people. But yeah, so let's go see about my bike. Oh, who's this guy? Tell me? Huh? No? Oh, okay. Let me just... The chat is not appearing, so we'll pause a little bit so I can see why the chat is not there. Okay, so gameplay, YouTube. You're telling me the YouTube chat?
No, neither chat.
Neither. Oh, that's weird.
Not appearing on screen. Yeah.
Huh.
Chat is disabled for this live stream. It says.
Okay. Let me see why the YouTube chat is not popping up. Oh. Why didn't it give me the right URL? It should be. Well, why is it not? Copy. Okay, we're fixing the chat, by the way, guys, if anyone is joining. Okay. Okay, chat is back up. Perfect. Now the Twitch chat. Okay, the Twitch chat is not appearing because no one has commented on Twitch.
Yeah, okay.
Sad. Anyways, things are fixed now? Yeah, perfect. Great. We can resume our game. Okay. So let me turn the controller back on because for some reason it keeps disconnecting. As long as it doesn't switch again the audio source, we're fine. It's connecting, it's thinking. Maybe I'll just play on keyboard. Might not be the worst idea. Anyways, Postbox. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Unread messages, 0. Have a good day. Oh, hi, Static. First person on Twitch. Okay, so we need to get our bike, which is down there. Down there? Or okay, it's over there. Yeah. Okay. I really like the simplicity of the little UI of just having like this little thing that appears on my side. I kind of forget that you can sprint. Oh. Is the bike? Okay, I didn't think the bike was that far away. I thought it was closer. Let's go. Let's go indeed, Static. Yeah, very cool nav UI, definitely. There's like this little, it's quite simple. It only appears when you kind of use it, and then it goes away. It really allows you for you to like just explore. Okay, am I going the right way? I guess so. I thought it would be closer. Is it like down here? Why do I feel like I'm walking too much? Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna go and... I feel like this is like really far for something that you don't have your bike. But I guess it's nice for you to come back with the bike. I guess so. Something nice is that, like, as I mentioned before, the sun is setting. Like, you came here with the... like, fully bright out. Now it's like starting to get dark. Okay. Activate the gliding stone at the altar. Oh, okay. I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, so I was right. This feels too far away. Okay, so we're just exploring, guys. It's an exploring game, so we'll just explore. But yeah, I was mentioning, I also really like the little plants and stuff like that. Yeah, I also like the fact that it's up to the player if they want to. Yeah, definitely. Like, you choose it when you want it, and it kind of guides you, and that's it. Also, like, I don't know if the 22 is like the hours, but I can see that there's a moon, so it kind of means like it's nighttime or something. Yeah, it removes clutter, yeah. And for like games like this, it's all about exploration, it kind of works. Like, even for Buried Within play, it's the game we're working on, by the way. I also want to keep the UI quite minimal. I still want like obstruct the view. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's the hours, because now it's 23. But if you just spend the whole night, like, walking around. Okay, so I think here's where I get the bike. Yes, perfect. Hi, sir. Though I've told myself not to be eager, it's all I can do not race up to Driss. Driss is the camp manager. He's been difficult to get a hold of lately, but now I strongly suspect that he's been working on my bike in secret. Perhaps it's extra beautiful or has some custom feature. What will its name be, I wonder? How fast will it go? Will my legs feel sore or will I get used to it? Driss turns with a bit of a start. Sable, hello. Hello, how are you? I was told you have something special for me. Chinese fans. Okay, let's be nice. Hello, how are you today? I asked Driss how he is. I'm well. I let it hang there for a moment, but I can't do it. I'm too keen, and the words spill out. I asked Driss if he might sort of possibly maybe have a bike for me. Your bike! He yells. He yells it like it's an idea he just had. Your bike, yes, of course, right? Yes, your bike, that I prepared for you, because today's your... Okay, he doesn't have my bike. Did you forget? In abject horror, I gently ask if he may have forgotten. What? I would never. It's obviously I have your bike. By which I mean I arranged it for you, you know. Well, it's sort of a tutorial for you. Did you forget? I'm telling you, I didn't forget. I just made different arrangements. You see, Sable, before one can own their own bike, they must prove that they can ride a bike by taking a test ride on a different bike. Okay, this guy totally forgot, yeah. I think about it. In fact, I've never heard of that part of the gliding, but Driss does seem earnest, sort of. So instead of worrying about your bike, I'd like you to try this bike as a test. Driss gestures to the sand cutter at his side. It's quite old and a little bit shabby. A tester if I've ever seen one. What's the bike's name? Driss seems scandalized. That's a bit personal, don't you think? Just Sandcutter will do for now. Youngsters these days always asking questions. Now, ride the bike through the ring and back. And here's some advice for you, my young glider. Don't fall off. Okay, so we're going on a bike. Okay, now here is where I... Oh! The sound of the bike is fucking insane. It's like really heavy. Okay. I would like... Okay. So kind of like... Can I not like speed? Right to the ring and back. Which ring? Why do I feel like the bike is gonna give up? Once again, like, as you can see, I was talking about the VFX, but the VFX of, like, the sand grinding and the thing coming out of the bike, the smoke, it's like, quite simple. It's just like simple spheres for the smoke, and the other one is like they look like it's decahedrons. It's the D20 dice things. I think it's decahedrons. It looks like that, maybe less sides, but yeah, they're quite simple, but they work really well. Like for the teaser trailer, I did some VFX for the smoke and stuff like that for Buried Within Clay. But yeah, this definitely is like great reference for it, and it's really nice. Also, really like the night sky. That it's not like just dots, it's like random little shapes and stuff like that for like the star stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I meant to like go to a specific place. Okay, I can like strafe to just like look around. That's cool. You can just like stay in place. Let's talk to the guy. Come back after you drive the Senka through the ring. Okay, girl. What ring? Is it? Where is the ring? Is the ring that green thing? Let's find out. Is the ring this? I think that's something about exploration games that sometimes they're... Okay. It was this. They're kind of like hit or miss with understanding like where you should go. But yeah, eventually I figured it out. Can I like do a backflip? Let's try to do a backflip. I need to get some height. Backflip time. Oh, I was also mentioning like as I spoke, like the lights look really nice. I was mentioning like they weren't looking as I was expecting them to, but like not in a bad way. Can I flip? Nope, I cannot flip. Sad. Do a backflip. Okay, so I think we're done. I returned to Driss, who somehow manages to seem caught off guard despite knowing I was coming. Sable, congratulations. How was your first pre-glide ride? Any strange rattles, unexplained hissing, small fires? Hissing, yes. What do you mean fires? Surely you'd notice if you were on fire, even a little bit. Yeah, was that a possibility? Well, obviously it didn't happen, so I think we're fine. Driss, is this bike dangerous? Well, he doesn't finish. Have you already been by Hilal? I think so. Am I not getting a bike? Well, you're getting the use of this sand cutter. That's something, huh? You can borrow it to run your little errands. My little errands. And Hilal's got something to show you too. Help you out with more of that mobility you're after. With my confidence in this exercise only lightly tarnished, I thank Driss very much for his help and his bike, and I depart for Hilal. Okay. But I have... I think this game doesn't really memorize, like, because I've been to Hilal. Let's see if he has more stuff for me, I guess. Because he gave me the gliding stone. Let's see. Oh, I didn't notice the shadows earlier. The shadows was like my simple outline. That's cool. Yeah. I don't think Hilal has more stuff for me, I think. Head over to the demo save once to go to the trip. Okay. So that's like an that's kind of a pet peeve of mine in games. I don't like when games don't remember that I've done stuff. Like for example, there you could just have a simple line of things like, "Oh, yeah, I already spoke with Hilal," and he's like, "Oh, okay." It's like quite simple, kind of. But anyways, let's try to get to the. Okay, this bike does not sound good. I feel like this bike is going to break. Okay, so we need to head to the top of the mountain, right? To kind of get the activation for... Yeah, despite being night, there's still a lot of like, yeah, definitely. It's kind of like evening time. The sun is setting, but yeah, it's very light. Like, the game in general, it reminds me a lot of like some more modern novels. I wouldn't say comics, but novels, like specifically art from some novels. Like, it looks very like, I can't remember the name of the novel, but it's a quite modern one. It's like very, yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely. It has like this modern novel kind of look. It looks very nice. Like, I really enjoy it. But yeah, so I'm not sure where I need to go. But anyways, we're here to explore, so... Yeah, now that you said it, you see it, yeah. Kind of like... Okay, so... There's this thing on top of there, right? That's where I'm meant to activate the thing. Oh yeah, the Woman of Tomorrow comic, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, yeah, definitely. Definitely, I can see that. Especially since they had a lot of bright colors. I'm looking forward to the adaptation. Oh god. I'm like kind of over the place with the bike. I think this bike is like... it's gonna break. But anyways, how do I get up there? Oh. I'm kind of like expecting to use the bike to go everywhere. But I forgot that I can just like climb. Okay. There's like some like big ass sounds, I think. Kind of like the sand and stuff like that. Okay, so you kind of have to... Oh wait, okay. I have to keep it pressed? No, I just have to move it forward. Okay, we have a... Ooh, that's a cool sculpture. Like, something that I've been, like, spending a lot of time studying, especially because of Sumerian architecture and stuff like that. They had a lot of, like, statues and cool stuff. So I enjoy seeing, like, a big statue. I also enjoy that they use the lines to kind of make the... to give it detail, because it's just like a simple material without any texture, without anything. That's, like, cool. Oh. This is... Whoa. Oh. Well. I can't go up. But that was a really cool, like, sound effect. Like, the sound was really nice. Okay, so now we're stuck inside, and I don't have my bike. So I did everything to get a bike, and now I don't have a bike. That sucks. Okay. The music has started to be a little bit creepy. Also, oh, where is she going? Come back. Yeah, I was trying to see these like little things. It has the same patterns as the floor did at like the entrance. Oh, we're somewhere. Now, once again, like the dust particles are also like simple spheres with just like the outline, and it works really well to like keep the look and keep the aesthetic. Okay, the stone drums like the beat of a heart as I approach the altar. Am I afraid, Accelerator? Maybe it feels right. It feels right. I'm ready for Hana to know me. I'm ready to know myself. I feel her curiosity in this secret place. I know I am in her sight. Ooh. Oh, this is the gliding thing that Halal was his name? I think so. He gave it to us earlier. Right? Right, I think so. Ooh. You have some very neon, like bright colors. They look like it's an interesting choice to use this color. Like they feel very modern. Like modern. Oh god. The sound was very loud. Okay. We just gained superpowers. And that was mystical? Okay. I have this little like squiggly line effects. Oh. Okay. There's like the simple statue back there that's also really cool. I actually really enjoy this structure. Having like the thing and the connection. Like it looks really nice. Also, I haven't commented much about the mask design, but the mask design is interesting. Kind of feels like a mix of like Star-Lord and kind of more of a, you know, do-it-yourself kind of thing with the rope and things like that. Okay, you have like this simple structure. I'm not a big fan that she just starts climbing if I go against the wall. But yeah, I prefer like a little thing to like. But anyways. Oh, 8 to glide mid-air. Oh, so we really have superpowers. I was expecting like a glide, like almost like doesn't belong. Yeah, I felt like kind of weird with the neon colors. Like, I guess it gives the mystical aspect, but it kind of looks a little bit off in my opinion. But I was thinking it would be a glider like Breath of the Wild, but it's like a mystical glider, superpowers glider. So, but why do I need the glider? Because, like, I think there's no fall damage. Let's find out. Okay, there's not. So, do I need to go somewhere specific? Let's go back inside and use the elevator again, if it's working. Nope. Oh, it is. Okay, you just have to wait for it. Okay. Now go back up. Up. Okay, so... Oh! I didn't jump. Hell. Okay, so... Climb. Thank you. Okay, so we kind of do this, and we have superpowers. Okay, so let's see. Because last time I went over there, but if I go over there, then I cannot go over there, or can I? That's right. Because there's something there. What if can I, like, climb? Yes, I can climb. Perfect. Nice, okay. So we're going somewhere. I really enjoy this. Listen to the sound, like, here's like a ground, like stone thing, and here you have like a more like metal thing. That's cool. Very like mystical. Oh, we're back at the start. Okay, that's why I needed to use the glider. Now we're safe. Also, I've been seeing a lot of these like little birds waiting for me and stuff like that. I don't know if they're premonition because they're like raven, crows. I don't know. Maybe. The plants are also quite nice. They're quite simple. They work really well. Okay, so my bike is down here, right? Yeah. There's like this gravelly sound sometimes, and I'm like, what is this gravelly sound? Because we have Discord. Johnny, can you deal with the Twitch thing? Oh, you can deal on your phone. Just like mod on Twitch because we're receiving a little spammer. There's a little spammer going. Okay, so now I think show Hilal that I have it. Okay. Oh! That did not sound good. Something that I said was with their shadow, but all shadows weren't like that. They're like very simple. Just like dark and then a little outline. It's nice. But yeah, let's see if we can get out of this zone to see some more different stuff. But so far, like, I'm enjoying it. Like, it looks really nice. Also, the time passages, like, does not depend on quests or something like that. I think it really depends on how long you take. At least it looks like it for so far. That you just like kinda do stuff, and then how long you take to do them. It's the time of the day that it is. When I return to Lal, it's clear they know what I've just experienced. They're excited on my behalf in a way that makes me miss them before I've even ever left. Let me just flipped it. Yeah. Crows and fate are definitely not related. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Isn't it incredible? How does it feel? Excited to feel strange, I'm a little queasy safe, like warm hug. Strange. I tell Elle that there is something a bit disorienting about it, and that I haven't quite understood how best to use it yet. Well, don't worry about it, Ed. There's plenty of time, and before long you're going to be floating off cliff sides with impunity. Is that good? Trust me, you're going to love it. Hilal's mood doesn't darken, but the sight they let out holds a bit of sorrow. You're very lucky, you know. I miss it so much, that feeling just floating on the breeze. But I suppose it's best that it fades with age, or else I might never have come back from my gliding. I'd just be out there having myself in chasms. I'll heave myself in chasms for you. Is that really what you do? I wish you could all. I'll heave myself into chasms for you. Let's start a romance between these two. I'll tell Hila I'll throw myself into 1,000 charms on their behalf, and they giggle. That's what I like to hear. I know people manage to keep it up, but I don't know that I've got the time to practice as much as they do. It takes a really serious focus. Hila laughs, even if there's a bit of regret in it. And I certainly haven't got that. Still, I suppose the gliding wouldn't mean much if it were all gains and no loss, huh? I think about that, but decide that there is already too much loss on my mind to consider it much further. I'm saying goodbye to my clan, my family, my home, my childhood. To lose the perpetual is a sacrifice for another time. You're going to love it out there, Sable, even when you don't. My advice, try to have fun. There's a lot to be said about ritual and independence and all of that out there, but the world's an easier place if you just put joy first. I thank you all for their advice and for their help, and tell them I'll miss them. It'll be over before you know it. A warning and a reassurance all in one. I say goodbye to Hilal. Before I go, Hilal gestures towards the tower. It seems Cizo wishes to see me before I leave the clan. Okay, let's go. If Cizo wants to see me, let's meet Cizo. Also, I probably should tell her. Oh, she's not. Hello, little glider. That's big glider to you. That's big glider to you. I'll tell Teddy I'm actually a big glider. She laughs. You're right, you are. Sable, not an adult, and big glider. I'll keep it in mind. Okay. So I need to go to the top of the tower. Ooh, okay, here's like a different little brick. These bricks are very nice. Why am I fascinated about bricks? Let me explain. Because like Sumerians used a lot of bricks, so I've been staring at a lot of bricks while designing stuff for Very Good in Clay. And like we so far have decided that we're going to do like an actual like Unity material and have it basically procedurally generated. And these are definitely like great inspo because Sumerians they use just like sun-dried bricks, and yeah, it's gonna look like those, and it's like great inspo for it. They look very nice. And I'm not sure if they're procedurally generated, but they definitely have like, they probably are, but they have like differences and variation, and they look very nice. So yeah, perfect. Who am I meant to talk with? Oh, I stole something. You guys didn't see anything. Okay, let's talk with Cizo. Cizo is an outclanner to the Hibaxi, but I've known her for nearly as long as I can recall, and think of her more as a kind of distant relation than any sort of outsider. Machinists, I'm told, are given their posts, and by their training and their code must go to where they are needed. But Cizo has been among us so long that it's easy to forget an assignment first and foremost. Hello! Hello, Diogo! As far as any of us are concerned, she's one of us. I think there is a perception among the other clans that the Hibaxi are quite insular, or that our designation of Hibaxi versus outclanners sets some nervous othering of those who are unlike us. But in practice, such things are more the result of our nomadic nature. We seek to know who will travel with us and who we must leave behind, but all are welcome to join. And I'm always pleased that Cizo did. Sable, how do you... Clan child. How do you do, clan child? I can only think of one thing. Better now that I'm getting a bike, excited for my bike, a bit worried. Am I really getting a bike? Yeah, a bit worried, because I'm not sure. Because the other guy gave me a bike, but that bike doesn't seem it was like for me. I think he just gave me a leftover bike that doesn't really work. But yeah. Cizo has a throaty quality to her voice, and it rumbles through her mask when she laughs. She's quite a serious person most days, and I'm always torn between pride and alarm when I manage to make her chuckle. Yes, Jadi told me how excited you were. Cizo sniffs. She also told me Driss would be coming along to get your bike together, but I think he may have... I knew it. What? I hadn't meant to say that out loud, so tell her I was just clearing my throat. I don't begrudge Driss' forgetfulness, where I tasked with so many odds and ends I might just be just a scatterer, and besides, this will be good for you. Yeah. Like, I'm not mad at him being forgetful, I'm mad at him lying to me. I want you to scavenge the hoverbike parts yourself. Okay, so now I'm going on a scavenger. Technically, shouldn't Driss do it? Yeah, technically shouldn't he? Ciso taps the cheek of her mask, amused. And let him have the privilege of bonding with your bike before he's composed. No. This is reserved for you. Here, take this. Ciso hands me something. The navigator. This is a navigator. You can use it to mark waypoints on your compass. It should be useful in finding the old parts. Ask Ciso where I might start looking. Our bikes are reborn in the ruined ships, in fragments spread apart. A good start would be the ship down there near the camp. You'll find another up that great rock near the other side of the canyon, and another one behind the old dam on the hill. Use your navigator to mark that down if you need. You'll need to gather in control panel, a power supply, and a calibrator. Hiya! Hi, Rick. I'll be back before you know it. This is quite a lot of work. Do most gladiators make their own bikes? Yeah, I'm gonna ask this, because, like, this does not feel right. Like, the guy told me he was going to make my bike. Then he said, oh, actually, you need to, like, use another bike to get used to it. And then he was like, oh, no, actually, you need to make your bike. And I'm like, I don't know. I so if most gladiators will make their own bikes. Only the lucky ones. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'll see you soon, and head off in search of the components. Together, we'll create something new out of the old. Okay, navigator. Right. Oh. Ooh. Okay, this is weird. Like, not like in a I hate it way, but it's weird. It reminds me of, I don't know if anyone has played the dreadful Gotham Knights game, but there's like a power-up that you gain for Damien that uses like a similar thing for teletransportation, and it sucks. Okay, so, but how do I see... Oh, okay. They get marked. I suppose if I use this... Okay, if I use my other thingy, it kind of makes sense. I'm just gonna jump from here. Okay, so if I jump really high, like, the bubble activates, because, look, I was gonna die. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. So, I kind of enjoy this. Like, I'm not a big fan of the waypoint marking, but I like the visuals. Like, they look very nice, very simple. Yeah. The game doesn't have a map, right? It does. Yeah, it does. Can I, like, but can I put a marker? Yeah, I can put markers here. But, like, the map is not very detailed, so it's probably easier to just use here. Yeah, it's kind of weird choice. But I guess, like, it incentivates, like, exploration, because you need to, like, actually look around and mark stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't hate it, I don't love it. It's just weird. Okay, we have found an old ship. We have arrived. Okay. Ooh. I really like the... I don't know if you can notice, but if you look at this material right here, if you kind of move your camera, like the little dots, they kind of shine. They have like little shinies. That's nice to kind of showcase that it's metal and stuff like that. That's cool. Once again, the simple like VFX, they work really nice. Okay, we're going in. Oh. A cool X. There's nothing of use to be found in the ship, but I notice a blinking light flashing on the dashboard of the cockpit. Push. A voice crackles from the machinery in front of me. It sounds like a recording. It's barely audible. It's not advised to go find high places to mark stuff, but then there's a mostly empty map. Yeah, I guess so. This is also the first area, so maybe they didn't want people to get like very lost. But yeah, I get your point. Stop messing about with those buttons, you absolute idiot. Sorry, Ramin. Concentrate. I don't think I have to remind you how much work it was to get this far. We're almost there. Alright, let's see if what that old machinist told us holds up. If not, there'll be hell to pay. I hear the sound of mechanical adjustments being made. 3 clicks, buttons being pressed, perhaps. Okay, when I push this orange thing, pull that lever. Hard. Yes, Ramin. The sound of a click and a long grunt before a snapping sound. Maybe they'll do a Ubisoft and you unlock more map by doing some specific task. Oh. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that, where you kind of go to a waypoint and kind of like scout. Yeah. Could be. Oh, on Johanna's mask. Not that hard. You've torn it out. Suddenly, the speakers are filled with static and a low rumble that gradually increases in pitch. And then the sounds of something cheering. It worked! We're flying! More cheering. Is that the sound of someone dancing? Okay, let's focus. This thing is moving fast. We need to slow it down a bit. How do we do that, Ramin? Let me check the machinist notes. A long pause, the rumbling static sound that started playing when the ship took off is still increasing in pitch. Ramin? That lever, Thomas. The one you just ripped out. We're going too fast. We're going to crash. We need to try to... They crashed. The recording cuts off there. Okay. So this ship has nothing of value for us. Kind of learned a little bit about the history of the place, I think. How things... Yeah. There's nothing else. I can probably re-listen to it. Yeah, if I go... There's nothing... Okay. Push the button, leave it alone. Yeah. Kind of not to hear it again. Okay. Oh! Something is going to happen? Why is there a camera shift? Oh, hi, Atum. Yeah, so far, like, I also didn't know much about the game. So far, it's been, like, fun. It looks really nice. I think that's the best part. Okay, the controller keeps, like, shutting down, but anyways, I'll continue. It looks really nice, the game so far. I really like the audio so far and, like, the visuals and stuff like that. But so far, much hasn't happened. I'm being gaslit because they promised me a bike, then they gave me a faulty bike, and then they said, oh no, actually you have to make your own bike. And I was like, So now I have a really faulty bike. But yeah, that's kind of the recap of so far, while the controller tries to reconnect. Yeah, so far it's been like fun. It's like fun. Not loving it, not hating it. It's interesting. Also didn't know much about the game. I just knew you had a bike, and I knew the visuals because I've been looking at the visuals as inspiration for our game. So yeah. I would like the controller to connect and to stop trying to connect and trying to... Okay, perfect. I just had to be mad. Okay, I didn't read what the guy said, sorry. I'm immediately on guard. Simon has always been a mischief maker and taken tremendous pleasure in tormenting me. In theory, I'm older, more experienced, and should be more than able to withstand it. In practice, you won't find me here. I've eaten it. You'll never find it. Never, never. She never fails to get me. You're a horrible child. Should I be mad as well? Yeah, it's on our wish list. Yeah. No, I think it has like potential to be really cool. So far, it's like it has a slow start, but also has a lot of like small things and mechanics, so it makes sense. We haven't been playing for a while, so yeah, definitely give it a try and keep checking it out. Maybe like you'll see if you want to play it or not. But yeah, I think for the art style alone, you definitely should play it because it looks really nice. So, should we tell a child that she's horrible? I want to see yeses in the chat. No one is telling me to be horrible to the child. Yes, thank you. So yes, I'll be horrible to the child. You're horrible, child. Sama loves off my irritation, but I'm not going to give. Not even sure what the child did. Basically, I came here to the chip to look for a part, and then she hid it somewhere. But I'm not going to give her the satisfaction. I crossed my arms and tried to effect a change. I'll give you the calibrator. I put out my hand, proud of myself for standing tall before Simon. If you give me some beetles... That's a fair trade, isn't it? Something you want for something I want. I try to decide if it's more mature to push her over and steal the calibrator or to... Acquish? I'm not sure what this means. I think it's like agree with the exchange. But then I simply stifle a sigh and shake her little hand. Perhaps some of the adults in camp know where I can find some. What? So now it was the time that we should have like... Can we run over the child? Wait. Come here, child. No. We cannot. I have seen the chat. But we assentir. Okay. I'm also not sure what that means in Portuguese. But, yeah. Where is the camp? I'm lost. I'm lost where the camp is. I think it was like over there. Oh, it's here. I just don't know this part. Okay. Got it. Oh yeah, here is the guy's thingy. Get off. Why do I even try? Yeah. Your day's ruined. Why? Ask for beetles. No. Czechoslovak, yeah. I could ask about catching beetles for that awful little timer. Do you know where I can find some beetles? There's a nest of beetles just east of here. You can just walk up to one and catch it though. There's some seeds growing on the rocks around this nest. Drop a seed on the floor and the beetle will start eating it. Then you can sneak up and grab it. Jetty greets me warmly. Hello, little guider. Why? Okay, this is weird, because we already had this conversation. Like, it's weird that it plays the same conversation again. That's weird. Do you know about Simon's hiding place? Maybe she knows, and I don't have to catch beetles. I know she spends a lot of time in the cave, under the camp. You could have a look down there. Okay. Let's see, why does she keep, like, doing the same convo? That's weird. Anyways. Let's see if more people know about the... Maybe they have contradicting information about the hiding place. Yeah. Or can I find some videos? Just east of here, you can just walk up to... Okay. Okay, they tell me the same. Do they know... Does he give me a different hiding place, though? I know it's been in a cave. Okay. Alright. Anyways. They all give the same info. Got it. So, let's go to the cave. Because maybe we don't need to catch the beetles, we can just... I suppose this is not the cave, right? This is like a... Yeah. This is not the cave. So, if... Look at the child. Let's follow the child. See if she guides us to the cave. Let's sneak up on her. Well, she did guide us to the cave. Haha, dumb child. And there's something here. Was this what I was looking for? I think so, right? Quests. The big, Chips of old? No, it was not. Oh, Caesar has a task for me. Okay. So, if you were a child, where would you hide that? Because I couldn't really find it here. Is it? Oh, I found it! How do I... Oop, I'm stuck? Okay. I'm not stuck anymore. I found it! Haha! So we did not need to help the child. Oh, the beetle detour gets cancelled. Okay. I assume maybe I should... Maybe... I hope I didn't need to learn how to catch beetles. Can I just go like now? Let me go to the child and be like, aha! Sarah shrieks when she sees the calibrator in my hand and then bursts into tears under her mask. Oh! The child is crying. I'm sorry. You leave on the gliding and you'll never come back. Just like Yara did. Oh, don't you miss her too? You were a friend before she left. I miss her too. She might piece it against people leave. That's the truth. No, I miss her too. There's been a letter here and there, but it's always to us rather than to me. I'm not bitter, but I hope not to be like that. Please, don't go. I tell Simon not to worry, that I will be back sooner than she knows, and I'm sure she paused behind the mask. Don't fall for its deception. Well, yes, maybe I shouldn't. And I add that if I'm not back sooner than she knows, then she will be ready for her gliding by then, and she can come bother me herself. Promise? I say yes. Good, then I suppose I can come see you off. I thank her, and say goodbye for now. Behind those tears is evil. Maybe. So we managed to not catch beetles. Okay. Okay, so now let's go to the other one. Maybe we should go to the dam. Who wants to choose? We can go to the dam, or we can go to like the top of that shiny thing. Chat, choose. Where are we going? Where should we go? Increasingly concerned about the child-phobic sentiment in the chat. No, we love children. They're fine. Just not a big fan of the sneaky little child trope that ruins plans. Dam and shiny things. Okay, we need someone to... We have 2 dams. Okay, so we're going to the dam. Okay. We're going to the dam. For the people who are joining us, and as you can see, I'm still mad about the bike, because if you listen to the sounds of this bike is not doing well, and they promised me a bike and then they actually said, no, psych, you need to make your own bike. So yeah, we have arrived at the dam. We're exploring a new structure. Ooh, is that a little... No, it's a stone. I thought it was a little vase. Okay, we have arrived at the dam. This is an old boat. Nice old boat. I really like the use of like I have mentioned it before when we were staring at the statues, but they use like, for example, as you can see, like here the sand has like an actual texture. It's like little dots and stuff like that. Yeah. But then here there's not like a texture. There's just this line separating the wood. And like that is the texture basically, and I think that's a really like nice detail to keep it like really simple without like being super like detailed. I think it works really nice. And also we saw this at the start. Gotta earn it. Yeah. We also saw it at the start that like we had this like little shiny things of the shadows when the light is passing through them. It looks very nice. Gives this little cool detail to the characters. Very cool. Okay, so we have arrived at a control panel. Oh, I don't know if we should be opening up a dam, but it seems like there's no water, so we're fine. Okay, we're fine. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the gliding. Let's hope it's enough. Okay, perfect. Something that I was mentioning, like, was the simple UI. But the thing for me with simple UI is that I'm someone that is very forgetful of, like, what you can do in a game. So having like no UI on screen, I sometimes forget that you have abilities, but that's just a me thing. Okay, putting stuff in. Cool little animation. Also, really love like the kind of the contrast between the super like naturalistic thing with the mix of tech. Like even our outfit, like only our mask is tech, but then our body is very like simple cloth and simple thing. I think it's interesting. I would like, not that it needs, because it's a cool design, but it's this keeps turning off. I love the controller. Anyways, the animation is interesting, with the lower frame rate than the game itself. Yeah, I think you can turn off the stir step animation in the settings, but I never did. It's so charming. No, I completely agree. Yeah, I wouldn't turn it off. I really enjoy it. Like someone was mentioning earlier, that it kind of reminds them of Spider-Verse. Yep, with the whole thing. And yeah, it's definitely like really cool. I really enjoy it. Like every time I played Spider-Man, each time I unlocked the Spider-Verse skin, I always had it on. It's really fun. But yeah, no, it's really charming. I was mentioning something. I had a little bit of a side thing when I saw the comments. Let me see if I can remember. Oh, I was saying the contrast between the naturalistic and the metal stuff. Like, it's a very interesting thing. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Not everything needs an explanation, but I would like a narrative explanation why we have masks, but then our skin is exposed. Maybe just breathing issues, like because of the sand. But yeah, just like it gets me thinking of like the very naturalistic contrast with the tech aspect of having the masks. Okay. Oh, we found it. Easy. Okay. Can we explore more stuff? Is there more stuff? No. Quite simple. Okay. So far the game is really like, it's kind of what I expected of being like really about exploration, because like there's not like a lot of like difficult stuff. I think I was just confused at the start with the first quest that they gave us, but like it's quite simple. And I was mentioning as well, like for the sound, it has like kind of what I'm looking for Barry Didn't Play. Not the sound of, not the type of music, because for Barry Didn't Play I'm going for more traditional Sumerian music, but in the sense that you have like only naturalistic sounds, and then you have some music that comes in special places. Like this place here to them has this music that wasn't playing before and stuff like that. And there were some sound cues at the start as well. It's nice. It's just like a simple thing that I think works really well. Okay, so now we're going to Shiny. I also want to find out what those worms are, because I still haven't seen worms. Maybe if I went and catch beetles, I would have seen... beetles, no, beetles. I would have seen worms. But yeah, I've not seen worms yet. Also, the money I have, I stole it from someone. But don't tell anyone I told you that. Yeah, as we walk, and since we have some new people, I can plug our Discord server. Like, the games we play here are chosen on our Discord. The bike exhaust mixing with the kick upsend as a great effect. Yeah, definitely. It's like I was mentioning, I will go back to the Discord in a second. Sorry, I get sidetracked with the comments. Something that I really like is how simple they are. Like, as you can see, like the smoke is just spheres with the shader, of course, but they are just like simple spheres. And then the sand things are decahedrons. At least they look like decahedrons. They might have a little less faces, but yeah, they're like very simple shapes with stuff like, yeah, we approve of stealing. Thank you. Yeah, they're very simple, but they work really nice. Yeah, going back to the Discord server, like the people on our Discord, they choose the games we play, given like the games that are inspiration for our game, and we give them choices to kind of choose. And more important than that, you can see a lot of updates on our game, Buried We Didn't Play. And also you can play prototypes and stuff like that earlier, which is very nice. So if you are interested in anything like that, it's on our it's in the description, and you can check it out. Yeah, I was not sure if I could climb here, but I can. Okay. Okay. We're at the shiny place. I think. Maybe not. I'm not sure where we should go. Okay, I feel like I went the other way, so we probably should have entered here. And then, yeah, definitely. Okay. Then we kind of climbed here. Perfect. See, I was mentioning before, like here, it's just like nature landscape. You don't have like any music or anything like that. It's just like very nature, very naturalistic, and the only sound is like your steps, your breath, and then the nature around you. And I think that's very nice because it kind of makes the music moments more epic when music comes. It's like and it also puts you like really in. See, now music started. Like we have music. It's a different music. We're kind of in a new setting. It's very nice. I also really like the simple structures that are like kind of broken. They don't have a lot of like faces or stuff like that. It's like really simple shapes and stuff like that. But they are enough to see like, okay, this has been worn out. It's like old. It has been broken. Like it's really simple, but it works really nice. I'm really glad they went with the magical orb glider instead of the cookie cutter glider every other game coming for Breath of the Wild. Okay, I was mentioning that earlier because when they said go get your glider, I was like, oh, glider, like Breath of the Wild glider. And then they had the magical orb. I'm still not sure how I feel about the magical orb. Like, I like it in concept, but so far it feels kind of like weird. Not in the sense like mechanical, but like different. Like, it feels like very magical and kind of not matching the vibes, you know? Because everything else feels very technological or naturalistic, and the orb is very like magical. Like, ooh. But yeah, it has a really nice effect when you wobble around, so that's nice. Oh, it's here. Nice. Yeah, this is where I mentioned before. It's like quite simple to find stuff. It's not hard. You're kind of just exploring and vibing, basically. Can I go under here? Yeah, perfect. Now, the thing is, does anyone remember where I left my bike? Because I do not remember where I left my bike. Definitely different. I'm just jaded from so many games having the exact same glider appearance. No, you're right on that. Like, I'm glad it's not like a default glider. That definitely, yeah. It's more interesting than a default glider. Cuts. Okay. A cache of 100 cuts made from metal, harvested from crushed ships. They have holes and punch through the middle where a rope can be slit through for an easy and convenient transportation. Okay. Oh, it's more money. It's more like currency. Okay. Got it. So now I need to find out where I left my bike, because I do not remember where I left my bike. Oh, it's there. Let's go. Bike. Okay, so now we need to go talk with Scissor. Yeah. Also, like, going back to the VFX thing, I also really enjoy, like, when you're, like, just going forward, it kind of covers the camera a little bit. It's kind of a cool thing where they make some kind of, like, do the thing when you're, like, behind them. It's kind of nice. Okay, we have arrived back at camp. I need to talk with Sizzo. If I'm not mistaken, Sizzo was the tower guy? Oh no, Sizzo was this guy, because he's the one that was supposed to build the bike and did it. No, this is Dress. So Sizzo is the tower guy. Okay, I was right. What is this? What is this? Hi! Hi! There's like... Nice. Let's talk to this guy. I don't know this guy. Kumar. Kumar is a man of few words, and he's nothing if not consistent. Okay. Little, like, cow things. It's like cow sheep. They're probably sheep. Can I steal these? Open. It's missing a pet option. Yes! You're so right. No pet option is insane. You're right, you're right. Once again, I didn't mention before, but also the smoke here. Like, as you can see, like, most of these are very achievable. Like, I'm no pro at VFX in Unity, but I've done, like, a few stuff and studied some stuff. And these are just literally, like, the shader is doing all the work. They're, like, just default spheres and then shader work. As you can see, like, those are just spheres. They're various spheres stacked, and they have a full black shader. As also, her little feet when they leave a little smoke, they're not perfect spheres. They're like a little altered spheres, but you can also achieve it like with just spheres. Like, it's quite simple, but it works really nice. I return to Caesar with the parts, and as she waves me over, that I feel a pang of sadness in my chest. When will I see her again, once I'm gone? Well done, Sable, yes. This is everything we need. Are you ready to assemble a bike of your own? Yep. Yes, I'm ready. We're getting our finally bike. Our own. And not like that old little bike. Something I hope the bike comes with is like a tracker device. Because, you know, I think I'm going to lose my bike a lot of times. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious ordinarily, but there's a certain calm beauty that one only truly appreciates when Caesar is in her element. I wonder if it's this way for all mechanists. What you must understand, Sable, is that the components you acquire, they fit together. Not by chance, not by effort, but by nature. They belong to her. They have always belonged to her. All we are doing is assembling her from what she has already been. I nod and feel a soft buzzing in my ears. Among my clan, we believe that machines have names, held for ages like deep secrets, unheard by those unequipped to listen. We will find this one's name together. I can choose a name? I hope so. Does she need my help? Where does she need my help? Oh, here. Can I just put it in any word? I got it. Gliding bike front. Okay. Oh. Wait. I need to do something here first. Oh, I need to put it here. Got it. Gliding bike wings. Okay. And now... Oh, okay. Got it. Gliding bike booster. Da, da, da. What does she want? Let me talk to her first. Caesar relaxes in the workshop. It isn't that she's particularly rigid or anxious or anything like that, but there's a certain calm beauty that one truly appreciates when Caesar is in her element. This is the... Okay, it's the same text as before. Yeah, okay. I wish they had like a skip text option, because that's something that has happened like twice already. There's like it's the same text. Simon. I don't know if you guys saw the pop-up. There was like an achievement pop-up. And it said Simon. Can I help? Listen. Okay, it's getting serious because the music is going down. Cecil tilts her head a moment, leaning closer to Simon. All at once, I know the overbike name, Simon. I say it in a whisper to let Cecil know. Oh, I wanted to choose the bike name, but Simon is a nice name. Simon. Simon. Well done, Sable. What sort of name is that? What does it mean? Does she want to go with me? What does it mean? Let's find out. What does it mean? You should ask her yourself. Cecil looks entirely serious. The bike, to my intriguing surprise, says nothing, even when I lean close. I tell Simon that I'm eager to know her better, and Cecil looks quite proudly at the both of us. You are ready then, for the gliding. May all the gods turn their faces from you, Sable. An odd blessing, perhaps, but Ciso is prone to such things, and I can read in her tone that it was meant quite sweetly. You must learn to listen to Simone, to care for her. Seek out my fellow mechanists on your travels, Sable. They will teach you the art of machine whispering. Oh, and here, take this. Machinist badge. It's Machinist badge. You'll make plenty of my hilk on your gliding. Show them your worth, and they'll give you more badges. I think Ciso tries for good measure, and give a bow. I'm ready. Okay. Can I take the bike? Can I take the bike? Bike. No. I find it funny they told you how to pronounce it Simon, so just you want to call it Simon. Yeah. Maybe we should call it Simon.
Okay, so now... Okay, I need to talk with someone. Let me see, who do I need to talk to? I should speak to Shoddy. Shoddy. I think she was the lady from the start. Simon feels better. Sure. Simon it is. Who's Jody? Oh, it's it. Okay, it's marked. Nice. Hi, Jody. Sable, that cartographer landed his balloon while you were away. You should go speak to him, see if you can get a map. I nodded and began to go, but Jody gestures me back and puts something in my hand. Here's some money to get you going on your journey. Use it most wisely, and then a little unwisely when the mood strikes. It's good to know the value of money, but you never want to be ruled by it. I thank Jody effusively and head out of my way. Okay. So where's my bike? I need to speak with her again. I should buy a map. Okay, sure. I should buy a map from cartographer Jordan. Where's Jordan? Because it said that Jordan landed a balloon. But where is the balloon? Balloon! There's someone here. Hi. As she looks out across the landscape, Zeki's shoulders sag a little. I wonder what she's thinking about. What are you looking at? Zeki's voice is weakly incredulous. I don't know how she's done it. That's Hilaria over there. I follow her gaze to a little speck in the distance, which I now understand is her daughter, Hilaria. Do you want me to get her back? Does she need help? Does she need help? Zeki shakes her hand. No, she's fine, and I'll get her. I'm just... She shrugs. Parenting. I suppose I'll know more about that when I'm older. Okay. So, climb. I'm gonna mention it again, there's a lot of like crows or ravens. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but like, usually not. What the hell? Okay, this guy looks fun. Let's talk with the child first. The balloon is more fun than the person in it. Oh! Okay, children are savage here. Okay. That's all you had to say. I approach the cartographer. Ah, greetings, child. I saw you looking longingly at my great balloon. Quite a piece of work, isn't she? Longingly. It's bigger than I thought. Longingly? I clarified that I was looking curiously, and that balloons aren't exactly my ideal vessel. The newcomer shrugs. Fair enough. I suppose when you can ensconce yourself in a peaceful little bubble and float down from the sky, the balloon loses some of its charm. But I'll accept your curiosity. I give the balloon an approving nod so that it doesn't feel too bad. Well, good to meet you. And oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Jordan. I tell him I'm Sable. Suppose if you've come all this way to see me, it's probably a map you're after, huh, Sable? I would love a map. I can see the balloon. Do I need a map? I would love a map. I tell the cartographer I'd love a map. I find it like, it's kind of like humorous, it's kind of a little fun when you choose the option and then she's like, I tell the cartographer that I love a map. It's funny. Of course you would. That would be 50 cuts. Let's just buy the map. I'll buy the map. Perfect. Let's trade then. Oh, trading. Okay, yeah, I want a map. Confirm. So, the lesson today, guys, is stealing is good. Because if we didn't steal all those stuff so far, we wouldn't have money for the map. I thank Jordan for the Cure map and all its vast possibilities. Something about this makes it feel more real. Good luck on your gliding, Sable. I still remember mine. I asked how it was. Short. I knew since I was a boy that cartography was for me. But I spent a little extra time out there, just to enjoy the world. Speaking of, keep an eye on the skies, huh? Plenty of my colleagues out there, and they'll have more maps to tell you, from Hokka to the Sodic Waste. I thank Jordan for the tip and say goodbye. Farewell, child. Quest completed. Fast travel! Okay, so I think it was Diogo that was talking about like the map thing. Yeah, basically you buy maps. That's how you kind of get stuff. Because we were asking if you just want to be Assassin's Creed type stuff or something like that, but yeah, you buy them. Can I get the map on screen? The pause menu. Once you have visited the place, you can fast travel to the location. Use the map. Your overbike. Okay, that's perfect. The bike also comes with me. cool. Can I enter this guy's balloon? Nope. Can I climb this guy's balloon? Let's. Oh yeah, we can. Let's go. There we go. Can we climb the rope? Nope. Okay, so we're done. What do we have to do? The ceremony. I should speak to Shadi about the final gliding ceremony. Okay, so let's go. We're flying. I return to Shadi with a new likeness, and it makes the weight of my departure feel heavier still. What a strange thing. Sable, is that a badge you've got there? Ciso gave it to me. Look at me, Jadi, I'm already gliding. Ciso gave it to me. I tell Jadi that Ciso gave me the badge. Then you must have earned it. Well done. I give a bow of thanks. Well, Sable, if you keep this up, you'll be headed for the masked caster in no time. I tried to think about going to a masked caster, but it seems impossibly far away. Imagine choosing what I want to be. Imagine choosing what I want to be forever. Me, when I had to choose what I wanted for college. I know what you're thinking, but don't worry about it. You'll get plenty of badges when you're out there, and once you've got 3 alike, you can trade it in for that mask. But don't feel like your first mask is your final choice. The gliding is about freedom and exploration. I suggest you claim as many masks as you wish. Only at your final ceremony will you be asked to choose one. How will I choose one? Which one should I choose now? How? You'll have to feel it out, but when you know, you'll know. Now, this one for now puts the butterflies back in my stomach. With all of this done, there is only one thing left. It's time then, isn't it? Time to walk through the face door at the Temple of Ahorna. There you'll assemble your gliding mask, and go. There are things I wish to convey to Shadi here, depths of love and gratitude and fear and worry and hope. And though I find myself unable to speak any of it in words, I know she understands. Before you leave, child, I made you this. Oh! We have clothes! We have new clothes! They are dyed with the traditional Hibaxi maroon, and I hope provide you great comfort out in the desert. When you leave today, you will no longer be Sable, grandchild of the Hibaxi. You will simply be Sable, and the rest will come. But no matter what you are, no matter where your journey takes you, I will always know you, I'll always love you, and I will see you again. You can change outfits? Yes! We have outfits! I hope the outfits are like, not to compare with Breath of the Wild again, but like, I hope they're like, you need to put certain outfits when you go to certain places, stuff like that. Just notice your thought. Yeah. I mentioned that in the early, like when we started streaming, that yeah, you have a different font for your thoughts and a font for the character. It's very nice. If they wanted, they could even go a step further and have like, I don't know if they'll do it. We'll see if we have time to get to different areas and stuff like that. But it would be cool if they use different fonts for like different regions and stuff like that. That would be very cool. I'm thinking of, I don't know if anyone has played Deadlock. Deadlock has great font work, like spectacular font work. Like each character has like specially designed fonts for them, and like yeah, that would be like very nice. And I will see you again. I don't know where my journey will end, but I know where it must begin, and I am ready. I should head to the temple. Okay, let's grab our bike and head to the temple. Where did I leave our bike? See now, does the map show me where I left my bike? Hi, bike camp. Can I zoom? I cannot zoom. So I don't know where I left my bike. That's... Oh, wait. I think I left it here. I think. Because I was making the new bike, and for some reason they didn't give me a new bike. But although it's done, then I traveled a little bit. I was like, go here. So I must have left my bikes. Oh, it's there. Nice. Great. Yeah, we'll see. But talking again about fonts, like something I mentioned also that I really enjoy is that when you arrive at certain areas, you have like this text showing you like, oh, it's here. We are here. We are at Hibax camp or something. It's like it's cool. Kind of gives you like this. Oh, we are here. We have arrived. Can I take my bike up there, or should I? I think I'm gonna get my new bike, so maybe I don't need to take this bike, but let's take it. Come here. Okay, I cannot climb more than this, so let's go to here. Okay. So we have arrived at the temple. It's here, right? I should head to the temple to begin my gliding. The temple is here, right? Or is it like a specific part of the temple that I need to go? Oh, I think it's here. Yeah. As you guys remember, this was where the game started. Wait, but like... Oh, maybe it's up here. This is where the game started. And we kind of got stuck in here at the start of the game. I really enjoyed the shift between like light and... Okay, I'm a little confused where we should go. Should we go up? Okay, I'm just gonna delve in like further into the temple and hope we realize where we need to go. Oh yeah, I think maybe we need to go to the face, because the face was where we started. Maybe the face is a gate. Yeah. Wow. That was wild. Okay, this is super cool. Okay, this is like... Okay, there's gonna be a cutscene, I'll talk a little bit. Yeah, I try to pay attention as I start. Something that I really enjoy is the verticality of this. Something that we are really striving for, Buried Within Clay, is the verticality. I love verticality. Here is a little bit different because you can actually access all the parts by just jumping. But in Buried Within Clay, something that maybe you saw João's video about the dynamic borders, that players cannot like just jump off ledges and stuff like that. It's like realistic in that sense, like things have height and if you jump you would die, so you don't jump. But I love verticality in the sense that like you can see everything, you can go, you can see where you can go, and you can like plan and wonder, how would I be like, how do I get there, what it would be like there. It's like, it's cool, and it's something that like where we want to have in Buried Within Clay, to kind of be able to like go to different parts and wonder, how do I get to different parts. So yeah, also something interesting is the color shift. Like they have, when you, I don't know if you noticed, when you go outside or indoors in here, they do this like shift in the color hues. I assume they are doing this in post-processing because it's easier, but it's interesting. Like here, like these are the exact same colors as outside, but they have their saturation brought down. They're almost like just gray, and that's like a cool thing. Yeah, it really gives you motivation for exploring. Yeah, definitely. Because like if you see stuff, you kind of start wondering, oh, I want to go there. I will plan to go there. And when you finally get there, it's also like, oh, finally, I'm here. It's nice. Okay, you have these creepy statues. As a level designer, it's a fun challenge to achieve that vertically without a jump button or really any movement tag to go up for other than stairs. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that was something like when I suggested that challenge, definitely, like, I'm glad it's something like fun on your side to actually achieve that. Like, it's also very fun on the art side to plan everything like that and have the like, sense of wonder. Okay, I'm climbing this statue. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Maybe I'm not. She's like clipping. So maybe I'm not. Okay, no, let's not do that. Yeah, the game is telling me, no, don't do that. Okay. So we have these little things here that we learn earlier in the game that are elevators. So there must be a way to activate these elevators. Once again, like the little like generated textures in the walls are very nice of the bricks. I think so far the one on the tower is the perfect inspiration for our game. So really like the banisters and stuff like that. Okay. We are searching. Because I'm really not sure where I'm meant to be. Where did the colors go? Yeah, I was mentioning that. Because like, they do this thing where I assume it's post-processing because it's the easiest way to do, in my opinion. Okay, so I found where the platforms are. They're up there. I just need to somehow get up there. Then I go... Okay, I probably need to jump with it. Anyway, and the post-processing, they're like playing with colors a lot. Like when we went from outside to inside, they also did a little color shift. and it wasn't necessarily lighting, just lighting, because they clearly did like a color shift, a hue shift, and here they also did a hue shift. In this case, less saturation. Like this has a lot less saturation than it did before. Yeah, it looks like post-processing. Yeah, definitely. It's also the easiest way. Imagine like having to change every single material. That would be wild. And also, another reason why I think it's post-processing, it's because it was very smooth. Like, when it transitioned, it was like, literally, when you're like editing stuff with a color, like picker or color hue, it literally was just like saturation down. And that's nice. Like, it gives a cool effect. Okay, so I found one of the platforms. I assume if I just go on it. Yeah. Okay, well, we're building her mask. Okay, so maybe here I finally find out why we wear masks. If it's just like a cool... Because at first I thought it was because of the sand, because we are in a desert. But maybe it's just like religious reasons. It could be like religious. Not sure. Let's find out. Once again, they have like very simple textures that work really well. Just like having this little pattern with the little stone dots to kind of emulate stone. I'm also curious, I hope this happens, and I'm assuming it will, due to like how it was presented. I feel like after we activate everything, they will play again with the color shift. They will give back saturation. I'm placing my marbles on that. Okay, let's try to see these statues. Kind of hard to see it. But yeah, okay, this statue is like perfect once again from what I mentioned before. Like as you can see, like it doesn't really have a texture besides some little dots, but it has this like lines and stuff like that that give it detail and give it like interesting without just being a blob. Okay, we give her a helmet now. So I think there's only one more platform, yeah, over there. Because it's the one for the other mask side. Okay. We're almost there, I think. Okay, yeah. We can climb here. I like the use of vines as the... Okay. I think... oh, I needed to go a little bit to the side. There we go. Okay. Oof, we managed. Oh, she gets tired. I like that. I like when you get tired in games. Because it's real. But I was mentioning, I like the use of vines as the classic yellow tape thing that people mention. Like, it guides you, it tells you, okay, so you can climb here. I recommend you climb here. It's nice. Oh, another cool statue. Like, once again, like, very simple shapes, super clear shapes, because something that we also want for Buried Within Clay, and that's been the look so far, it's a very, like, low poly, clean shaped thing, and as you can see, there's also something that I really enjoy here. Look at the base. So the base, if it wasn't broken, not broken, but worn down, it would be like a straight line, right? It would be a straight line. But as you can see, they added like a little point here and pushed it a little bit inside, a little point here, pushed a little bit inside as well. And you kind of have like, without a lot of poly, you can see that this building is old. This building has been used. This building has been torn. And they have used this like a lot of times, and it's something that it's not super detailed, but like it gives the feeling without having to use like a lot of poly and a lot of faces and vertices and stuff like that. It's quite simple. It works really well. And yeah, also super clear shape, like an archer. So it's very nice. Okay, I think it's complete. Let's see if my guess of the color shift was right. Or if not at all. Okay, so the creepy statues have masks now. Those little, like, magical lines that we saw earlier, they're back. They're a little more muted, but they're back. I really like the mask design. Sound effects in this game are really nice. They're, like, very magical. Okay, so there wasn't a color shift. Maybe when I put on my mask? Let's see. Nope. It's just dark in here. Okay. It's just for the mood, I guess. Okay, so let's go up again. Maybe we can see when I leave this place and go back outside. Because we saw it a little bit when we came in. Also, if you can see like the underside of this, also quite simple, but works really nice. Okay. So... okay, everything is kind of dark still. Interesting. Huh? Did my mask make the world darker? What is happening? I need to go where? Sorry. I gotta return to camp. Okay. Okay, here. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back in. Do you see the yeah. Okay. Perfect place to see this. So there's clearly a post-processing effect that does this color shift. You can see like the saturation going away. Especially if you look at the horizon. I think it's the best way to look. Like, it like slowly brings color back in. It's a nice approach. It's like cool. Kind of makes the inside feel colder and... okay, I left my bike here. I remember. Where's my bike? So I have to walk to camp now. I don't have my bike anymore. Maybe the guy returned the bike to whoever he stole it from. So let's just walk outside. And there's definitely, like, as I mentioned before, that they also, like, has day and night shift. Yeah, in fact also raises fog distance. Yeah, you could see it a little bit in the horizon as well, like the... yeah. I was saying, with the night and day loop, it seems like they also do a little play with the post-processing, like color shift and stuff like that, to keep like the same, like... because João mentioned in the chat earlier that even at night it was still very light. It seems like they just use a little bit of a post-processing color shift to achieve that. Logging in. Hello, Sable. Chatty's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet still it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There is a sudden nuance lost in transmission, and for that I am grateful. It would be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weeping into her arms to stay forever. But I'm ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends, you are not without family, you are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Hutari. They're the machinists at Burned Oak Station, and among Caesar's closest friends. Hutari is a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion though. As for us, I'll send another message once I've returned to the Hewitt, so I keep an eye on the post-processes, and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. We have done first area. Where will we go next? Where is our bike? I want our new bike though. Okay. Oh, I'm not... oh, okay. Call out. Oh! Yes, okay. Thankfully, we have the call out for the bike. So I do not need to memorize anymore while I have the bike. Okay, the new bike looks cool. New whip, new whip. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now instead of smoke, we have the little, like, red lines and the white lines. They're cool. I think I missed the smoke a little bit, but the red thing is really cool. Okay, so what do we need to do? Leave the canyon. Oh, and should I leave where? Where do I leave? Should I just go? Oh, There's a big opening there. Sorry, I'm blind. Okay, let's go. We are leaving home, guys, to never return. Because there's so many ravens that I think will die. Ooh! Can you see, like, it's two people, like, giving, like, hands to do title screen. It's like two big statues. It's really nice. Let me see. Ooh. The music is nice. Double high five. Yeah, exactly. Let me try and see the statue a little bit better. Yeah. They're kind of like these big guys doing like an arch. That's good. Okay, so now we finally have like music. Excellent music. Let me just... I will just turn it a little bit down. Because like... Okay. I hope it's still not like too... It's not too high for you. For me, it got a little bit too high, so I like had to turn it down. Yeah. Okay, so we're out into the world. This is very nice. Like, I love in exploration games when they give you just like reflection time. I can let me maybe turn off because this music is really low. This music is like really high. Okay. I think now is probably better. Because like no shade to whoever is singing. The song is really pretty. It gives me a very like a song that could be on Life is Strange. But yeah, it got too hard. The plants are very nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting the plants to have a hitbox. Okay, so we're kind of just free into the world and can do whatever we want. Let me check the time. Okay, so it's almost like time to start wrapping things off. I want to see if we got to see like a different type of structure, just kind of end things off. But I think so far it seems like a very like peaceful game. Like it's not very hard. You kind of just do your thing and walk around, and it's very visually like stunning. Okay, we have a new building over there, so we'll probably just go to that building, see what they want from us, and maybe someday we'll get back to the game and see what other things are reserved for us. Something that I also mentioned earlier is that I want to do a backflip, and you cannot do backflips. But I also think that's nice because in the sense that, yeah, the game is not about that. Like it's just like chilling and exploring. Okay, so we can leave our bike here. Okay, so we have arrived at a new place. Still very similar to the last place. We have a little like big structure here, so let's probably go here first. Now, once again, as I mentioned, ooh, okay, perfect. I love this. Okay, so this is also perfect. I was talking earlier about inspirations for Buried Within Clay and stuff like that. Like these bricks over here are like perfect bricks. As I said before, I think they're doing what we want to do, which is like do it actually in engine. It's procedurally generated material, and it looks very nice. There's a bit of like tearing, as you can see, not matching in like some of the stuff, but I think that could be maybe fixed somehow. But it's not too noticeable. I'm also like looking like very closely. I don't think most people who are playing a game are looking this closely. But yeah, but it looks very nice. You cannot see where it's repeating. It's very cool. Also love like the little arch pattern. It's very nice. Like this whole thing here is like definitely a look for the bricks that we want to achieve in Buried Within Clay. And yeah, that was very nice. Okay. As I've said before, I'm not a big fan that she auto-climbs stuff. But besides that, yeah. Okay, so let's maybe try to see a little bit more of this. What is this? This looks like a giant beetle? What? Okay, yeah, I got an achievement called Nesting Giant. So it's exactly what I thought it was. It's not a beetle. What is... I don't know, remember what these little guys are called. Maybe it's a beetle. I'm not sure. I'm not a good insect guy. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I can turn up the music a little bit because the lady has stopped singing. Okay. Okay, perfect. More crows, more little birds. I think it's beetle. Yeah. If you say so, I'll believe you. Ooh, a lot of acorns. Will we find a little squirrel? What is this? That's a cool little thing. Okay. I'm not sure what this is, but it's cool. I love the little, like, just whistling type thing that he's playing. Okay, let me see if I can get over there, because I saw some bots here. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, money, 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 money. We're stealing. I love to steal. Oh, there's a butterfly. Oh. Well, I caught the butterfly. Nice. Let's go down this hole and see what awaits us here. I can maybe use the bike here. There's enough space for the bike. Yeah, let's call the bike. Oh, the bike is not coming. Come, come, come. Come, my bike. Come, my bike. Can you enter that? Because, like, this seems... Yeah, perfect. It's like the perfect place for a bike. There's so many acorns. Do you think there's, like... Oh, what the fuck is this? There's an old, worn-out notepad by the tent. Read it, of course. After all my journeying, my path inside the nest is blocked. The Hercules beetle, she blocks the way and refuses to move. I continue flicking through the scroll of notes. I am at my wit's end. The creature sleeps and will not move. I've tried attacking the beast, but its shell is hard as metal, and she does not even acknowledge me. There are further notes. There's an unusual plant that has overgrown the tower across from the nest. I plan to investigate it. Investigate this, the smaller beetles seem attracted to the plant. A final scroll on the back of the book. The climb was extremely troubling. If only I had my old gliding stone still. Nevertheless, I made it. Holding the fruit that grows on a giant plant seems to agitate it and emit a harmless gas of some kind. Beetles seem to gather around as I do so. I will test my theory with the mother. The notes end. Okay, so we can do something to the beetle, I suppose. More money. We keep stealing money. Money, 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 money. Okay, so I did not need to bring this here. Okay, so somehow we can attack the little thingy. So, let me check. I should collect more masks as part of my gliding. Okay, so there's more masks. Okay. Okay, so it's very like open, like do whatever. Because like I'm not sure. Can I read the notes again? Quest. No. Quest. No, my part. Ah, clothing. I did not. Okay, guys, I did not exchange my clothing. Here. How do I? Am I wearing? How do I keep it? Am I? No. How do I get dressed? Oh, it's here. Okay, that's weird. Because, like, I have them in my inventory, but then I have to come here. But I guess so. Okay. Drip, 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 dripped out. Okay. Guys, we're looking super cool. Look at this drip. We're dripped out. Okay. So we learned a little bit about the beetle. There's also like this big thing. I think we can climb there. Fire drip, yeah, I know. That looks so cool. There's like this big structure. It's like a stone. It looks like some tree that then died and became stone. I keep climbing stuff that I'm not sure if I should be climbing. What is this thing? What the fuck is this? A chump egg. Chum egg. Offered up by chumps when planting themselves into the ground. Perfectly smooth and hard as a rock. These eggs seem to float with how light they are. There must be a good place to deliver these. Okay. So, I found out what the worms were. I was asking, what were the worms? And I found out what the worms were. Not the bollworms. Okay, let's keep climbing. I think maybe we'll see the views from up here and then start wrapping things up. Just to not, like, overextend the stream. Okay, let's keep climbing. Okay, we cannot climb here, so maybe change of plans. We cannot climb up there. Okay, so let's just explore another place and then wrap it up. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect place to go. Let's go. We have a little nice place to go. We have arrived. Oh, there's a floating rock. Can I go on top of the floating rock? Yes. Floating rock. Okay. There's clearly like there was like at the dam there was like a boat that was broken down. There's like a chariots type thing. So clearly there were like these were like places that were habited and then they kind of just like got worn down by time and just like don't have anything anymore. Okay, so there was not much there. I thought there would be more. Oh, there's another butterfly. Let's catch a butterfly. Let's keep climbing. There's like a lot of like left out structures and stuff like that, so clearly like this used to be a place filled with people. Okay, this is a really cool view. Just like here. Just vibing. Pretty nice. See, the auto climbing is weird. Another thing about music is that music makes me think there's stuff to do. In the sense that, like, yeah, Hercules Beetle Mast. Like, the music started. There's an interactable there. It seems like on the other side. Here. Yeah. It's funny that I could see the interactable through the door. Oh, it's another worm. Another chump egg. Chump little eggy. Okay. Oh, once again, like, really cool pattern. Okay. Let's see if you can bother the little thingy, and then we'll wrap up. Where was the big beetle? So, yeah, Hercules Beetle Nest. There was a beetle's. I forgot what beetle was. It's there. Let's go to the beetle. So I assume like you follow me. Yeah, you're the beetle. Or are you the worm? Because I don't know the delay if you're the worm or you're the beetle. Okay, so I assume we have to go around. So let's follow this because he is inside of this, correct? Correct. So I assume that I need to go. We tried going up there. It didn't do anything, so I don't know, guys. I wanted to end it on like a cool thing. Let's keep climbing. Okay. So maybe I just climbed the wrong place. Okay. Here was where we left off. There was a little worm. Then we kind of went here. Then we went here because it looked like the next place to go. Then we end up here, right? Because it also seemed pretty climbable. Great views here. Just like, yeah, and oh, okay. Once again, like the time thing. As you can see, it was like super bright. I think they said you needed a plant to move the beetle. Okay. I have to see where I find that plant. But thank you. As I was saying, yeah, they did another like huge saturation shift to kind of like it's darker outside. It's a little bit colder. It's Okay, so I feel like I'm going like back to where yeah. Is that maybe the plant? Nope. Okay. Let's keep climbing. I don't think there's much here. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Wait. Okay, I'm out. Thank God. Alright. So I think I'm gonna start. Yeah, it's already past the time we have. So I'm gonna go back to the brick section. Because like the bricks were the coolest part here. And we'll wrap things up. Climb, 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 my child. Will I have enough stamina? Yeah. The moon! We didn't see the moon earlier. Look, the moon. The plot of this shader is really interesting. Yeah, I think it's like... Oh, sorry. Sorry, way marking something. Yeah, it's more than just a shader. There's like definitely a lot of play with the post-processing effects and stuff like that. Like, the moon is so pretty. The moon came out just for us, guys. So we could wrap things up. Okay, so maybe instead of wrapping at the bricks, I'm gonna wrap it here. Okay, so let me just switch to the other view. So, yeah, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned some stuff, I guess, from me exploring the game. I definitely learned a lot of cool stuff that I want to, like, study more and try to do a version of it someday and get some inspiration for our game. Yeah, I'm gonna give the usual disclaimers. And yeah, if you don't know us, if you found this stream somehow, we are Beagle Studios. I'm one of the artists in the studio, and we're developing our own project called Buried Within Clay. It's a 3D puzzle adventure game inspired by the likes of Outer Wilds and Tunic. It's inspired by Summer, the Sumerian culture, and it has cuneiform as one of the main puzzle mechanics. You are this group of friends, and you are stuck in this temple trying to get out and discover your way out, basically, with these puzzles. We have a Discord server. It's linked in the description. You can use that link to join our Discord server. It's where people choose what games we play, and it's also the best place to get updates on our game. We do exclusive updates of how the game is going. We also do some prototype testing when we have new prototypes, so if you want to test the game and know more stuff about the game, check out our socials, join our Discord. Yeah, I'm glad to have you. I hope you had fun, and I see you on the next stream.